Hello and welcome back to our coverage of this PGA Tour event already in progress. We're picking up action on the 8th hole. Oh, that's a ripper.
Oh, went from the outhouse to the penthouse with that chip in.
And that makes him tied for first. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
4 feet to the cup. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. And as we turn for home, Rich, always a good chance to reflect on the halfway stage of this round.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Currently 4 under for the round. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. You can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And back to the course with the live action. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is downhill, can't be too bold.
It's on a great line. And that should secure the par on this one. He's currently in a share of top spot. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
This player is making a statement with that approach shot. I think this rivalry with Ricky Fowler is really inspiring him to fire at those flags.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, I've never seen a green in golf repel more golf balls than the 13th here at Innisbrook. It's like it's made out of Gore-Tex. Golf balls just don't stay on it. It is really one of the hardest shots at this Innisbrook golf course.
Oh, just missed. Putting for a par here. That will work. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
Little birdie look in here.
Just didn't drop. Job done. Let's head to the next. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival.
Ah, what a shot from the bunker. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
This one for bogey. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Just one off the lead after that hole. The 16th hole, right in the middle of the snake pit here at the Copperhead course. Par 4 measuring over 450 yards.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. That's disappointing. And this putt to move into a tie for first place.
Looking good so far.
Nicely holed. And for par. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot. Plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
This putt for par here.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the snake pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
Getting ready to play their third. And only one off the pace here. This is a par putt. Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. And as this round winds down, he finishes in a tie for second. On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.